Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Ashley.
My name's Raven.
And today we are celebrating the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. So for our activity today for Earth Day, why don't you tell them what we're making?
A jellyfish.
In a
Turtle?
In a bottle. We're making a jellyfish in a bottle. And this way is to help remind us, it's a friendly reminder to help us remember to recycle. Now, once we have our little bags in here, we're gonna have them look like little jellyfish. And what sea creature likes to eat jellyfish?
Turtles.
Turtles. So it's important for us to recycle because sometimes these little plastic baggies end up in our oceans. So when they're all torn up and they've been used a lot and they're floating around in the ocean, they tend to look like their favorite food, and that is jellyfish. So we're gonna go ahead and make a jellyfish in the bottle to help remind you to make sure that you do your part and recycle. Alright, so all the materials you're going to need is a plastic baggie. You could use a regular rubber band or a little small, like little hair ties, right? Well, small clear hair ties, and scissors. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, our first step, we want to make sure that we put a little bit of water in here so that way it helps it float back up when you move the bottle, and we're going to have to tie it. You just need a little amount of water. So go and open up your bag for me. Alright, flip it back open, so that way I can pour a little bit of water. Now, you're going to want your parents to help you with this part because it's a little bit tricky. Alright, that should be plenty. We're going to try to bring it towards the middle. You don't have to have it to where you can leave a little bit of space from where the water is. I'm going to grab my clear little hair tie. Oops. We're just going to tie it up. Do it one more time. There we go. And you want to make sure that you don't put too much water in there because you're going to have to fit this inside the bottle. And you want to make sure that it can fit in there. Alright, so we have this step done. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and grab your scissors. And we're going to cut this part off. So all you're going to do is simply just going to cut across. Oops. Might want to be a little bit tricky. Alright, you can start cutting yours. That's a good idea. It might be a little bit easier if you zip it up. So that way it stays closed and it's easier for you to cut. Alright, grab your scissors. Alright, get a little head start. Remember, have it to the side. Perfect. So go ahead and cut it all the way off. There we go. Alright, put your scissors down. Alright, so now they kind of look like ghosts other than jellyfish, and mine's still leaking a little bit, but that's fine. You guys have a towel down to catch a little mess. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the tentacles. You know how we're going to do that? How? No, we're going to grab the scissors. Alright, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You just cut little lines, just like that, you see? That way there's tentacles. And you make sure that you don't get the rubber band part, because you want to make sure that it stays. Right. Is it easy? You got it? So that way when it's floating in the bottle, it looks like the little legs are going everywhere, just like you see jellyfish when they're swimming in the ocean. Brayden, do you know what happens when you touch a jellyfish and touch its tentacles?
Oh yeah, it stings.
Yeah, they sting. It hurts. I got stung by a jellyfish once. It's not something you want. Alright, so I'll hold this part for you. So if it's giving you a hard time, have somebody help hold it for you. So you want to cut all the way up. Perfect, right up there. Alright. There we go. Alright, there you go. Okay, so now we finally cut them all, just about, so I see you have my little legs. Ooh, that one needs to be tearing apart. So you get it all done, what we're going to do is we're going to take the head of the jellyfish and we're going to stick it down in there. Now you don't have to use a 2-liter bottle, you can use just a regular water bottle. Go ahead and fill it up with some water. Do not fill it a little bit more than halfway up, and then all you need is about 1 or 2 drops of blue food coloring. And that's all you really need. Right? Is your jellyfish ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead and put them in there.
More like opposite to me.
Just gotta dive right in.
I'm ready. It's stuck.
Right there, just gotta shove them in there.
Yeah, it's like a volcano.
It does kind of look like a volcano. All right, so once your jellyfish are in there, you're just gonna go ahead and fill it the rest of the way up.
Wonderfully nice.
Without making a mess. All right, perfect. And definitely make sure the lid's on tight. Now parents, if you're not that comfortable with them running around with a bottle, you could always put glue on the inside of the cap so that way they're not gonna, put water all over the house. All right, so now we have our jellyfish.
I'm a jellyfish.
And we have them floating back and forth. So nice little jellyfish swimming around.
Oh yeah.
And as you can see, does it look like kind of like jellyfish? I do like jellyfish. You can't tell the difference between a plastic bag and a real jellyfish. So remember to figure out ways how you can reduce, recycle, and reuse, and maybe figure out other stuff that you can recycle. Maybe you could build a bird feeder or anything else. We would love to see pictures to see what you come up with or how your jellyfish in a bottle turned out as well. All right, so you guys have a wonderful day. You can say bye.
Bye.
Bye.